Hello everyone, welcome back to Fundrise Finance. First of all, wishing everyone a happy new year and may 2024 be a great year in the markets for everyone. So we have finally completed 2023 and what an unexpected year it has been. The S&P 500 is up almost 25% when everyone was expecting a recession. The Nasdaq is up almost 45% for the year after being brutally hit in 2022. The Dow Jones has been the modest of the three, up almost just 14%, and the Russell 2000, the small caps, were up almost 16%, almost all of which came in the final 2 months of the year, where it was up almost 24%. When you look at the overall market heat map for the year, you can easily spot the standouts, the Magnificent Seven, with Nvidia up almost 253%, Broadcom in the same sector up almost 105%, and Tesla just over 120%. In the communication sector, we have Meta up more than 206%, Google being a modest performer in that sector, just 63%, and Tesla in the auto sector up more than 120%. Then we have the usual Apple up almost 53%, Microsoft just over 60%. Really, the big tech has carried the whole market in 2023 because we still see big names that underperformed, like Johnson& Johnson down more than 11%, Pfizer brutally down more than 43%. Then we have the staple beverage like Coca-Cola down more than 7%, Pepsi down 6.5%. Energy, which rode so high in 2022, got a reality check. Chevron down almost 16%, ExxonMobil down almost 8%. Utilities were just clobbered. You can see here, Nextera down almost 27%. So yeah, if your portfolio was tilted towards technology, communications, or the discretionary stocks from the mega caps, your portfolio would have done amazingly well. But it was more defensive oriented towards utilities, staples, sort of stocks. Then yeah, your portfolio would have gone nowhere. But who's to say 2024 is going to be the same? It's an election year. Anything can happen. Things get volatile. We don't know what the Fed is going to do. How many rate cuts are they going to do? But one thing I can say is, as long as you stay invested into good quality companies, your portfolio is going to do well in the long run. And if it's a dividend focused portfolio, having quality dividend stocks, there's no doubt that the portfolio will keep on churning those dividends month after month or quarter after quarter. So that is what we want to discuss in this video, how much my portfolio made as dividend income for the month of December, which usually is the best performing month of the quarter in my portfolio, the third month of the quarter. So yeah, really excited to show the results of my portfolio to you all. So without any further delay, let's get started. Starting with my Fidelity portfolio, whose value currently is $96,841. So in the last 1 month, my portfolio was up 4.82%, comparing that to the S&P 500, which was up 4.54%. So a slight outperformance there. But in the last 1 year, my portfolio was up almost 11% compared to S&P 500, which was up 26%. So yeah, a drastic underperformance there. But like I said earlier, the Magnificent Seven is what drove majority of the returns of the S&P 500 this year, and my portfolio has much more stocks than the Max 7. So that's where the difference lies. Looking at the dividend activity in this portfolio for the month of December, so I track all my investments through Google Sheets, and the one here is for the Fidelity portfolio, where the current value is $97,328, which is slightly different from the Fidelity website because I have options in my portfolio which keeps the value changing constantly. The yield here is 3.18% with an annual income of almost $3,091. Looking at the dividend activity in this portfolio for the month of December, so I downloaded all of them into this Excel sheet. So if I sort by the highest received, you can see here a payment of $90.56 from SCHD. I have close to 125 shares in my portfolio, and this ETF did a great payment for December, which resulted in buying more than one share. With the dividend reinvestment, you buy more shares, and those shares end up generating more dividend payments, and that's how the cycle continues. So that's how the snowball grows. Then I have $26.60 from Bank of America, $15.37 from Ford, $9.63 from DIV ETF, $8.76 from SPYD, and $8.04 from JP, $8.01 from BYM, $7.60 from DGRO, $7.48 from JetQ, Like if I look at the number of payments going down all the way to just 12 cents payment from Nvidia, including that, I can see 77 payments in my Fidelity portfolio for the month of December, all of which add up to $240.42, making it one of the best paying months ever, which continued my good streak of paying months. Looking at quarterly, my Q4 count stands at almost $663. Annually speaking, it's $1,722. But like I always say in my videos, the best chart of all is the dividends by quarter. Here we can see the Q4 value. Looking at this chart, we can see a nice laddered upward growth. It's always good to see. This shows the snowball effect. Looking at sector breakdown here, you can see ETFs being the maximum part of it, 28.5%, followed by information technology at 25%, then financials at 11.8%, followed by discretionary at 7%. So a healthy mix of different sectors, with the large cap value being the dominant at 44%. Like I said earlier, if your portfolio was tilted towards the value side of the market, the whole 2023 portfolio gains would not have been amazing. But I'm happy with the where the portfolio stands. You can't get too greedy. You never know. There could be a harsh reality check in the market, and all the gains for the year could be taken away. I'm not the one to bother for that because I know I'm invested into quality stocks and ETFs, and they will pull their weight in the long run. Then comes my Acorns portfolio, whose value currently is $7,169 at a yield of 2.1% with an annual income of almost $151. Like I always say, it's a simple 4 ETF portfolio with VOO, the large cap, at 55% allocation, then with the mid cap IJH at 10%, the small cap IJR at 5%, and the remaining 30% into IXUS. This is a large cap international. This has been my first investments ever to start with, and you can see here how the dividends are growing slowly in this portfolio, slowly but surely. For the month of December here, I got paid $53.83. That included payments from IXUS, IJR, and IJH. This is a simple set and forget portfolio where I invest $25 every week, and including the roundups from my purchases, I roughly invest close to $110 to $120 every month into this portfolio. I never look at it. It follows its own algorithm to see which particular ETF is going away from the allocation and how the investment should be done and everything. Simple, set it and forget it. I just look at it once every month when doing these videos, and that's it. You can see it has done remarkably well, up more than 17%. The less you tinker, the better it does. I made videos in the past, how Acorns works, how it is so beneficial for starter investors. Please do check them out. Now, looking at the overall portfolio, which currently stands at almost $104,500 with a yield of 3.1% and an annual income of $3,241. Looking at the dividends growth by quarter, overall, you can see here another high made for Q4 of $738.48. Like I said, you can see the snowball effect here. Nice laddered upward growth. I'm really hoping the first quarter, Q1 of 2024, to continue this tradition. You can see the overall sector breakdown. Courtesy the Acorns portfolio, which is primarily ETF. That's why the ETF allocation has gone up, just higher than 32%. I prefer a 30% in ETFs and 70% in individual stocks. That gives me an ideal balance. Now let's reset the income goals here. By end of December 2024, we should be setting a goal of $3,500. So that's like over $250 from now. And for now, let's say by end of 2025, set a goal of $4,000. So that's pretty good goal to set for now. We will revisit them as we go into the future. Even other dividend metrics, here we can see that at monthly level, we get paid $270. At a weekly, 7-day, we get $62.34. Daily, that's like 24-hour day, again, it's almost $9. Hourly, which is like again, like 24-hour day, 37 cents. But if you just look at 8-hour work day, a typical work day, it's $1.56. So I'm hoping by the time I retire, this value should be able to sustain me, and I should be able to live off the dividend from this portfolio. Again, let's well down into the future. Let's not bother about it right now. We just keep going brick by brick. So yeah, that's all I have in this video for you all. Really looking forward to an amazing 2024. Again, wishing every one of you have an amazing year in the markets. May all your investment goals come true. And until we meet in the next video, let's try to as much as possible to be financially healthy and keep taking the small strides towards financial freedom. See ya. Bye.